Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight on the 2016 Light Codes Part 2 or Session 2. We're going to give it just a few seconds so everyone can get on. So just bear with me, and I'm going to put you on mute for a few minutes, and we'll start from there. Thank you for joining me. Okay, woohoo! Wow, we've got some amazing energies, guys. I'm so grateful for all of you joining me. So many of my amazing, powerful lightworker friends and those that are lightworkers and infinite beings of light around the world. We have, I think, the last count right at 1,000, maybe more, joining us tonight. So thank you all for spreading the word. This is an amazing time for us to have this. It's amazing how we just have to go with what the universe plans. And meditating on the last 2016 Light Code, I got the 9th, but clearly it was meant for tonight with right being at the full moon. So everyone take a breath. We have a lot of people coming on right now, so I just want to give everybody a chance to get at the very beginning of this. Yeah. Jikota hane me metiris us. Telenare pekira manda de nu. La 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 kande dis is sekatiri plede tononot. Panas plananu todos meteris. Zukototol hananite. Birisum de ekipias. Benemum de batanas. Thank you, everyone. I have people from all around the world that are up at 2 and 3 in the morning doing this with us. So thank you so much for joining us live with us. All right, everyone take a breath again. I want to just gather you all up. Amazing energies on this tonight. Yeah, bringing you all in, gathering you into the oneness of the group. Remember that everything we do, everything that I do, even in personal sessions, is about humanity and the cosmos. It's about all of us. There we go. Now let's do a permission statement. For those who've worked with me, you know I like to do permission statements. And this is not about giving me permission. It really is about giving you permission. It's about going through the blocks and programs that say we don't have permission. So as I say this, please say it out loud or in your mind, and I will look at the group collective and clear all that is not permitting you to give yourself permission to do the work tonight. All right? Take a breath. Say after me, from the Lord God, Goddess of my being, I give myself permission to do the work that I came here today to do. And I give Dorian permission to help me release what no longer serves me and to bring into my reality what does. So be it. Woohoo. Okay, so be it. All right, so as I was going through that, it came clearly to me that we need to go through patterns of clearing, of allowing. It's different than permission, but allowing yourself. It's a different frequency than permission. So quickly, let me just go into this clearing of these programs that would prevent you from allowing yourself, so that you can truly start stepping into the fullest and highest potential of who you are, what you came here to do with your skills, gifts, and abilities. Take a breath. Yeah, there we go. Wow, I love the group. Now, this is for everybody who's listening, no matter if you listen to this 2 years from now. It doesn't matter. Energy knows no time and space. Isipatara tuun ni pikpiris ana na karapatana de presidicus, lana na kodopana and itikis daranot, oshananat, isinanis. Okay. Now, it's exciting that this is right here at the full moon. Now, this isn't a moon that any of us really recognizes, well, at least I don't, as extremely significant. It's not like it's the blood moon or anything like that. But this moon is actually quite significant for clearing down to the cellular level and into aligning us to the frequencies of the Christ consciousness and the cosmic consciousness. Now, what I was told, that this alignment will go all the way through our cellular levels, our soul levels, and our DNA, which is how I work anyway, but this is going to be at a much deeper level. For some of you, it will go into the key codes. Now, let me explain for those of you who don't know about my work with the key codes. If you took a stick figure and you drew it as your light body, and you drew 10 circles around it, which is your 10 strands of DNA that scientists have always called junk DNA, and who are now starting to understand it's not junk DNA. If you drew that whole scenario, what happened was the universe knew, Prime Creator knew, that if we ever in our game of playing the game of life, that we ever came online with all our distortions and mutations, if we came online with the 10 pure strands of DNA and the light body, we would doom humanity. It would doom us, and there was nothing the universe could do about it. So it created external key codes, and these are like fail-safe vaults that are around and surround our 10 strands of pure DNA and our light body, to keep all the distortions and mutations from all the lifetimes, because many of us are ancient on this call, and we've had eons and eons of lifetimes, and all the belief systems and the distortions and mutations, the experiences and traumas that we've experienced are housed in those fail-safes, so that they could never infiltrate and mutate the beautiful pure strands of DNA and our light body. So what the light language, my light language, I don't know about anybody else's, but what my light language does is it starts going into those fail-safes. Now, those fail-safes are very deep within the core of our being. It's down to the very beginning of our existence. So many times we're just clearing, and we get so sick of that, but it's layer, layer, layer. But those layers are eventually leading to those key codes. And once we get in those key codes, everything that's in there is expunged. It's done. It isn't like, oh, you clear it, and 20 years later, there's another layer of it coming up. It's just done. So for many on the call tonight, depending on where we are, and all is perfect, we're all right where we belong, that will start happening as well. Now, let me explain what happened. I was going to go right into light codes. I hope you can stay with me a little longer than you might have planned. But what the universe did was start channeling some things to me right before the event. I'm not surprised. It always seems to happen. But it said that through this new moon energies, and through what we're doing tonight, we're going to go into the transverse vortexes of light. Now, I thought, whoa, what is that? We're going to go through the vortices of Dharmas, which is a realm of existence where all began. It's like where our soul came out of the light. It's that realm within the realm of pure existence and oneness of Prime Creator and of Christ consciousness. Now, we're going to go into a sacred light chamber. But in this realm of consciousness, This was channeled to me. It is not about stepping into our abilities, skills, and gifts. It's about being, about existing and participating in the space of who we are as an infinite particle and participant of life, the oneness of life. We're not talking about just humanity, we're talking about life and the oneness of all of life. And in this realignment and realization of self, it's important to realize your participation in infinite oneness in the game you choose to play. Your role, in other words, in this space called life. The most important thing to realize is not the role you came here to play, but the role you came here to be. Just being who you are changes all in the playing field of the cosmic energy for all things and all beings. So in this great recognizing of self, the realization of self and all others, it's the key. It's the key. And we're awakening to much more than that eternal truth. We're awakening to the eternal cosmic aspects and realizations of self. And in that awakening and realization, we're forever changing the course of all of humanity and all the cosmic beings of light, as we're all cogs and spokes in the wheels of the cosmic universal self. So tonight, my role here tonight is not only to awaken or enlighten you through the languages and through the psychic energetics, but to cosmically change you, to recalibrate the twilight sparks of your cosmic self and help you to step into the eternal truths of who you are as a cosmic being of eternal grace and light. If you are hearing the sound of my voice, whether you're live or you listen to this 2 years from now, you are receiving unscripted, personally, okay, we're doing it as a group collective as well, but personally designated transmissions meant for just you. And remember also the collective group. These transmissions will awaken latent encodements deep within you, to which will enable you to come into the fullness of who you are and what you came here to do in this lifetime. But not just this lifetime, but all multidimensional aspects of self operating no matter where you are in any time, dimension, or space. Now, many of you know that I went through just a very huge recalibration myself after I went to Portugal and was there with Dr. Greer. And that was not just meant for my own personal journey or for my own indulgences of cosmic self, but for all who hear my voice. For those who seek me out are part of my agreement. So you are part of my agreement if you're hearing this. And I've got an agreement with your cosmic self. Okay, so we know that this whole ascension process is not about an individual. It's about us as an individual, but so much bigger picture of the galactic ascension for all in all the galaxies of all the universes. And it's a much bigger picture of our authority. Now listen to that word, authority, because many of us don't believe we have any, as gods of the universe and the principles and universal laws of the cosmos and galactic whole. Okay, so when we talk about ascension, we think about stepping into the higher levels of consciousness, whether on this plane or others. However, we know the biggest challenge is to ascend here on this plane of existence and in this human form. So it's so ever easy, and a lot of you are experiencing this as you go from losing your one realm of reference to going into a space of who am I, where am I, why am I, into this void type space before you can anchor into the next realm of existence, right? So we're going from an anchor point to an anchor point, and so many of us can be in between. So what this is going to do tonight is we're going to use this going into this sacred chamber of light to accomplish everything that was just said. In other words, we're going to use these transverse vortexes and go to the vortices of light tonight as directed by the universe. Pretty exciting. I knew there was a reason why something didn't happen on the 9th and we weren't able to connect. So this is pretty exciting. So everyone take a breath. And here we go. I'll be using the psychic energetics and the language of light, of course. Now let me gather all you back up again after all this information. There we go. So just going into that cosmic space. Yeah. Wow. I can't believe all the beings of light. They're always with us, but boy, they're almost crowding me out in this room tonight. Archangel Zachariel, thank you. Raphael, Michael. Oh, so many here. Thank you all for being here. All right. So let's go into all levels. This is going to go into, starting with, I'm being told, let's go into the cellular level first. So all those who have issues going on in the mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual fields, especially those with the body, okay, just know that it's going into all cellular levels. Ji and pa anakit. Zokatutora ani any mikidis usurpatan and. Okay, I'm going into the cellular level here now. Keep it on that. Down into the bone marrow, into the blood, which is our body's life force. We need the blood to live. Kuda akapaana baka is ikit an unot otoshus. Yeah. Kuda do batan in the kirisus. Zipipit irikun ikipan an ik zakatan. Okay, so this is going much deeper than cellular. It's going into, I don't know how to explain it, but it's going much deeper. Back into ancient being, times of light, all the way back to the very beginning of your precious soul's birth and emergence out of the light. And es un de meme telecusius saranai. Ande que si se pepere datande que todes mladacayas vacoquahacan de memes. Take a breath. Ikadurus unikin anan hanakeribis I ushohakaparanit. Take its place ananakanamanat. Through all multidimensional aspects of self, all layers, all levels, all hidden and unknown. Klodakat adipis. Ush us un otot ush us unodot ush us unodot. Pixin ikind and is pledis us unodot. Panic on it. Okay, right there. Take a breath. Clearing all ancestral bloodline lineage, debt, and agreements through all time and space. Everything that has been brought forward from your ancestry or your blood lineage. Ancestors being all those you have played the game of life with, which always includes your blood lineage. Pikatapadane kata akarin it is iris usuruturumanana petirikit and as manani kodos. Planet kare akanite ket us uno pere ketatana de kapatarik patatush. Esanet kanani kitibisos. This is going way, 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 way back to your beginning. Kuruku oto onkon and itis pus. Zagatand. I'm hearing tones. My voice just can't get there, so we're going to do the best we can. Sukapatana ini. Whoa, boy, it bottoms down. Iminidi bidis order kana anitit. Ledikian os sunenit. Okay. Los uno te pies es unot. Ikana ada pananis in tepaton enit. Isi sushus und. Isho sonde kis panan. Eind eine man de katarit. Okay, talking to every one of you individually. Siko oklananet. Isu tu ushundi kipien enikas anan man de dedikos aname pishoros. Clearing some really, really, really deep, deep stuff here that you're ready to let go of. And then we're going to bring in some amazing energies to replace that. Pokudu oda papan apapa aparen kit hama hama makanan in the maneka de dedis un. This goes beyond the cellular level. I don't know how to explain it, but it goes deeper than the cellular level. Because urudos uno kudu patan and keys anana that can eat. No. Sika mana 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 mana. Kes andepotorisch ene kida atet. Say anotorisch us una eket enemy. Take a breath. It's coming so quick I can't hardly get out the sounds. Tidipis udape anana anani kiridi tidisi tudodo sodoso sodobot. Hanukush os una paparas ene kana antorshon darakadait. So it's like, it feels like this big steam shovel going in and just digging this stuff out and going, enough is enough. Let's get rid of it. Ik. Kudasana mechanic kis and eteris us. Pledagoda manana cateris. Ane pecand ekepepon e pis edo tosh us on the night. And an e kiris us. Ariki and aditus and a pecan and upon ot. Pisit sindikis is atatanemet. Alanian tolerate. So if you listen to the light codes, the 2016, we went in and cleared the aspects of when we were female and masculine, all those belief systems. Some of this is still part of that. Take a breath. Yeah. Going into all layers, all levels, all dimensions, time and space, and all multidimensional aspects of self. Clearing all this out. Yeah. And then aligning and attuning you with the new frequencies of who you are, and removing the old frequencies of who you were not. Remember to breathe. Infinite intelligence is on the breath. There we go. Damate just came into the group field. Damate means know who you are, and helps to cull away all that you are not so that you can step into the fullness of who you are. It is a true 12th dimensional crystalline pyramid in the meadow of life. And it just entered your field. There we go. So now let's go in and heal the wounded aspects of the divine feminine within you. All the aspects of the divine feminine mother God aspects within you. Yeah, there we go. I wasn't planning on doing this tonight. The universe told me to. There are some of you that didn't get to do this last time. Zipatuna quiz batandes. Inunare bikiro konda nai metindo su. Zunishinda nanai mene. Only mandeni. Handeni ason. Sende mi to me. Onde mi sananeri. Ande. Ande. And let's go into healing all the divine masculine aspects of self. Healing all the wounds of the divine masculine Father God aspects of self. Bringing you back into balance with the divine masculine and feminine, so that you can step further into the fullness of who you are as a cosmic being of the light, anchored in Christ consciousness and straight lining to source. There we go. Going into that light chamber of the transverse vortices of light. Take a breath. Te sono pone pekene te tus. Flaka kan makakira patares is. Juto totoro dottore mekene ni mikia nana panani paturas place and a night. Turquana matis. Planeni kura pata anikit ikis planeni tos onot. E si suro plan mikianat kinanus. And the caperis adapat othama naerekiat adasis. The reason why the Dhamma showed up, because it is a true 12th dimensional pyramid, crystalline pyramid, in the meadow of life that I have seen and experienced over 30 years ago. It has appeared in your field so that you may step into it tonight as we go through the healing chambers and into the activation chambers. Take a breath. I'm going to continue to keep you in the healing chamber at the moment, and then we're going to step into the river and flow of life force energy that runs into and up to the top and out of the pyramid. There is a bridge. You will step into it. I will tell you when. Zipipo orapata akana ni kereres irepatodas anadetis. Jo sonorodoro patana net gis anadepoto ana atapara at. Allowing the universe to direct me as to when you can step into that flow. Karakito to ohono akapa apa apa apa. Kiriti tete papa tete papa tete papa tete papa tete papa tete papa papa. It's going down into the cellular soul and DNA. Tete papa tete papa tete papa tete papa tete papa tete papa tete papa. So many of these things have been created and programs have been created with tones and sounds. That's why this is happening. Take a breath and visualize yourself stepping into the life force energy of the crystalline pyramid of the sun, Dhamma, crystalline pyramid of the sun, and breathing in the life force. See it flowing through your cellular structure, through your cellular memories, through your soul's memory banks, and through your DNA at all levels and all layers. This is all part of this transverse vortices of light. Sena ne no sono ine punde no so ini plano metner imini to sono na ni Ayes ana kiranot kirisis. Stepping into who you truly are as an infinite being of the light. Klono Kalani and his no soul. Breathe. Breathe in the eternal life force energy. Breathe it in. Breathe in the infinite oneness of life. Breathe it in. Asakataras planet. Tikotosh is a pepenet. Ainenikia sapalanit. Yeah. Purakonanit. So let's take 3 deep breaths before we move out of the life force energy into the activation chamber. Take 3 deep breaths. And now stepping into the activation chamber, allowing the sounds, the tones, and the languages to activate an encodement within you, aligned with this full moon energy and the trans vortex and trans vortices of light. Mesos a ple kura klan peace kun is chisos danai. 12 things here. Klo mand pia and is danais. Di sund dimis. Ekand tekos ple mokod pla niko nech kitis vind okanos. Vlok kandek kika moka giris being giris at a pattern guramet eka giris upet iris tushund hananach. Ziket an ladies is zikanin independent and it kikis is a patani nanan nikitani ekapatit udus turudut pinakin ani tis and a hananit penny tada kuso hari ikita. Jane is a pone vakakpat at in is und apes to the end a kun or the pon and ikis it uputonis is it. So we go into the 7th thing and being shown a sacred oil that's going to come flowing down into the crown chakra around the medulla oblongata. It's fine if you don't feel anything. If you do, you'll know what it is. It is being done for everyone that's listening. This is the 7th thing. No sound, just the oil. So receive. I miss Pegukunan Penit. You're being given a sacred script. Just receive it. It has symbols on it. It is being handed to you. Please take it with your intention and put it into your heart chakra. Za'apan ikiretut. This is done with great honor from the beings that are coming before me, that are giving it to you with great honor. So okot ahamana petis sututuris indikitaba anamet. So they're bowing, they're actually having my body move forward and bowing. Patatais and a kinond, Eleni Kadabas and Titus Us, the Mani Kiri Pena Kiruto Anat, Pilanis Uroponis Is. And so it is on that, because unondot. Now there's a vortex of energy that's coming. It's swirling around the crown chakra, coming down through the body, almost like you would think of the violet flame or the blue violet flame. It is not the blue violet flame or the violet flame. It is a vortices of life coming from this transverse vortex of light. Symbols are through it, almost like lightning flashes coming around, coming down, coming through you, below you, around you, above you. There we go. Wow. I wish you could see it. It's beautiful. Kana ekatoris anapetan onapedikis inatuperis us. Activating all encodements within you that you are ready to activate. Yeah. I'm Empanam. Tone that's just, I can't quite put what it's doing, but just receive it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Take a breath. Thank you, universe. Sona panis epipola ahanat. Vloskaka klana nekiri pataris indo trenamiet. Because the kotona manana kiris. Divish hapana nimitis bladedit. Mokotush numbikinit. Alakane betis. Pa mama pananama. Ekide pa anapetis unototora patana ikis inikiritis. Zopatoros us unono paranikis ananeteris us. So this last and final thing, it feels like that life force that you stood in and breathed in is now activating. It's the only word I can say because I can't quite describe what I'm seeing, but activating, bringing forth, recalibrating, realigning aspects of self-review, not just aspects, but deep encodements of who you are. I can't quite get the right word, but anyway, just know that's exactly kind of what's happening here, but much deeper, at a much deeper level, that all the way down to every particle that makes you, to the adamantine particles, to every part of you that was ever created, no matter what it was, or how, or when. Much bigger than what we can think of when we think of multidimensional. So just receive. This is huge. Que opane sit. Unduru sundur dun narman ni 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 no narne nevesun nevedon nevegen nevanon nevagon no 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 no. Om narne shurudun narne narano naram narane ono naraman narane onson non 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 non. Om nananain 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 nananon 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 nananain 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 nananain. Om nanananon nanahe nananon nananon nananain nanani omai nanani. Shunimiki kadar posara ton anatan nani naranon 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 nanani. Zing narhi siriki tiratai. Hai kadarano hai walai duladis. Mong daranai nanani sanini nanai nanani nanasi sanini. Hai nanai nanamon nanani nanasi nanamon nanani nanamon nanamanai nanani nanasi nanani 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 nanani. Hai nanaman nanamana 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 nanasa nanaha wawasan danaki nananai. Hai mama. Take a breath. Just take a few seconds and let's sit in that. Letting it transform you, recalibrate you, realign you to the frequencies of who you are as an infinite being of the light, which you came here to do, with all your skills, your gifts, and abilities. Take 3 deep breaths. And so it is. Now, I'd like to ask each of you, as you go into your sleep space, or just the rest of your day, because there are those of you from all around the world on this event, to stay in this space if you can. Stay in the center of what happened tonight as you go through the rest of your evening, if possible, and take it into your sleep space. For those who are capable, take an Epsom salts bath sometime in the next 24 hours. Put some baking soda in it. There can be a detox effect. That's very common in my work. So you want to drink lots of water, beef up on your trace minerals. Try to eat as clean as you can for the next couple days. Try to get as much sleep as you can. And just know that if anything comes up, if you feel worse, that's great, because what's happening is that you're clearing out all that you are not so that you can recalibrate to all that you are. So do not get concerned if you have any kind of mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual detox. Be gentle with yourselves. I honor and bless and love each and every one of you. Thank you with all of my heart for joining me on this. And I ask that you spread this, tell people to go and listen to the YouTube, send them the link to as many people as you can. For those who have not listened to the 2015, please go back and listen to those off of my website at dorianlight.com. Also, the first part of 2016 are there. They will remain there for the rest of the year. So please tell all, because no matter what, even if you haven't listened to the 15 have now recalibrated from what the universe told me. The 2015 have actually recalibrated and come into a higher level of even 2016 energies. So it's like it's jumping over the 2016 and becoming more or less like the 2017. So not only are they good to listen to before, but they will actually calibrate something within you before the 16, but they will also calibrate something even further. So thank you so much. Much love and light. Happy full moon. Let the energies of this transverse vortices light chamber and the Damate crystal pyramid, the sun, help to activate you in all aspects of self. Good night and much love to everyone. Namaste.